Okay, so look, framing artwork can get very, very costly. You know, artwork can be expensive, but I want to share with you something that I do, and I wanted to, I said, I stretch my own canvas, so the people are like, really? You stretch your own canvas? That seems so highbrow. It's not. Super easy, and it's very affordable. I will tell you how inexpensive it can be for you in just a little bit. This was a print that I printed out. It is on canvas. I do my own printing, but it's very simple. You can have your own stuff printed. You can send it away and do it, and I'll tell you in a minute where you can go to get this.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
Not only did you, this is your photography.
Yes,
you
this
took
is
this
some of
picture.
my, yes.
This is incredible. These are incredible.
Well, we're going to put them in the house. You asked, and I wanted it. This, by the way, is a gallery wrap. Okay, this is the same thing. This is one of my shots from Venice, but I put it when I had it framed, so you can see it does look a little bit different as well. But this is a framed image. This is a gallery wrap, which simply means the edges are covered around it. So we're going to show you how this is all done. I did a little bit of work beforehand. I came out here this morning. I'm going to share that with you. It's really simple. We're just going to start measuring. These frames, when you buy them, they're very inexpensive. They're just T&G, tongue and groove. They just slide together. You don't have to nail them or anything because you're going to end up stapling them. So all I'm doing here is finding the middle of each side of this frame, and I marked it. And then I find, once you do that, you have the center of all the wood around the outside. And because the early morning hours, I did my math a little bit wrong, and I showed I was inaccurate in measuring. But now I'm finding the center of the image, not the canvas, but the image from left to right and top to bottom. And then once we do that, we'll go and flip it over and put the board on top, and we will use the lines to start lining things up. So just adding a little bit. Some of that canvas was cut away and it's excess. So as we finish with that, we're gonna
flip it over.
Flip it over. We'll put the frame on top. And we're going to start with this one. So I just flipped this one over that we had here. Here's another frame. This one's a little bit bigger. This is a 1 3/4 inch facing on it. That one's 3/4. It's a little bit smaller. It's only if you want a broader profile on your image. Okay, we're going to set it down.
Now these frames again are just, what kind of frames do you call these? They're just
for a gallery wrap frame. You
gallery
could go
wrap
for a gallery because we're doing a gallery wrap. So here we have our pencil marks that were already set. You can see them.
I see that.
And we have this on the image, and we're just going to line this up here so we know we're lined up there.
Okay.
We'll come over here and we'll trim this, but we want to make sure we're relatively close when we fold in. Same here. Now this one we want to scoot over.
Want to scoot over? Okay.
We want to come over and we want to make sure that is lined up.
Yes, that's
Perfectly.
lined up.
So we're set there. If you can hold that there. So I look pretty good. And it's not an exact science, but we're pretty close. We can trim that and we can trim that if we need
Now you trim it where? Where are you trimming it?
We can just trim it with a scissors. But I'm going to turn this around like this. And we're going to start. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to staple this because I want to get this started. So I want to put this right about here. If you can hand me that stapler. And we're simply going to use, this is electric staple gun. And it's really, you could use a different kind of staple gun if you wish. But the idea here is you're doing this, Christina, we just want to keep turning this. We have to work from the middles out. So we have to do each side and make sure we're all straight before we start the stretching process. I'll show you. So here's my pencil drawing or line. I can just do this. Now here's what we're going to do. This is the first part of the stretch. So that little clamp that I have over there, this is a great little tool. You can see this has a little thing on the bottom.
What's it called?
And I don't know what it's called actually. It's just a stretcher bar, yeah.
Stretcher bar for
canvas stretcher. Thank you, yes. That would be the official name, canvas stretcher. So I'm going to hold this down, I'm clamping, I'm just using this as sort of a leverage, and I'm stretching, and if you want to go ahead and staple it.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Ready?
Good. There we go, look at that. So now we're set. One here, we're just going to make our way around. Now this, take the scissors.
I suppose you got to be very careful that this doesn't get all wavy in the middle. So
well, that's one of the good points. I'm glad you brought that up, because what we want to do is we want to work from the inside out, and this one here was sort of a sample, so I'm going to do this quickly so we can keep moving forward. And I'm going to bring this over here. Again, we're just trying to get, remember, the centers, and then we're going to make our way out, and I'm going to show you how to do Staple that one. Oops, there you go. No, you're good.
Staple your finger.
Perfect.
Okay.
And as we go, we would just make our way around. Now, look, I want to have you do one staple over here, but this is the finished one. But we left a corner because corners can get a little tricky. But here it is. So go ahead and fold it like you're making a bed.
Making a bed, okay.
And it goes just like that. And then staple it in.
All right.
Make sure you press good and hard down on the top of it. Bada bing, right? Give it another one just to play safe in there. Just
All right.
good.
Oh,
Perfect.
excellent.
Okay. That is called a pleat. This corner part.
A pleat?
A pleat. A pleat.
A pleat.
Pleat.
That is our other word.
So there is your finished art as you have it. That cost is very cheap. You can send away, and these can get hundreds of dollars when you do the canvas, and you can send it away. There's a couple places online that you can go. The DIY version of this one was just $38 to go ahead and stretch it and put it on wood. This one here was, this was about $38 for that 4 pieces of wood. This one's a little bit cheaper, I believe. What was this one?
And to get it done professionally,
This was $38.
To get it done professionally costs?
It could cost you up to a little over $100 to get something done like this. So, and the canvas, they're really simple to set away. You can send away to have this stuff done. There's a variety of places that you can just upload your image online, and you can go ahead and they'll print it to you, send it to you on canvas, and then all you have to do is stretch it.
I'm going to go hang this in the house.
You go hang it in the house. I'm going to finish this one.
You finish that one. I'm going to go hang it up.
Okay, you go hang it in the house.
I'm so excited.
I'm going to keep stretching.
Okay, all right.
Take it in there, find a good spot for it if you like it. I'm going to come in and check on it.
Try not to fall.
Okay, all right.
I nearly fell. Okay,
You're good? Okay.
that's fine.
All right, you do your thing in there. Thank you. All right, while she's inside doing that, I'm going to tell you we're going to be back in just a little bit with some final tips from our guests, and maybe I'll have this done by then. Don't go away.